is going on, everyone? My name is Reshimine, and I'm here with
Abe.
And we are talking about
football and wide receivers, routes on football.
To summarize what Abe just said, we're talking about tight end and wide receiver routes. So we're going to be breaking down each route. We picked 10 routes. We've agreed on routes, and we're going to actually draw them for you guys. And then what are we going to do? We're going to actually go outside, and we're actually going to perform the routes. So timestamps will be in the description down below. And everyone, thank Abe in the comment section below for coming on. And let's get started, shall we?
Let's get ready.
And 3, 2, 1. See? That's how it works.
Perfect.
Yes. Our clapping was very off timing.
It was off.
Quite frankly, really bad. So, oops. Hold up the wrong screen. So the first route we're going to talk about is the corner. Now, corner is very simple. And what it is basically you're going to go from here. We're actually going to make this line a little thicker. Alright, so this is our line, okay? Now what the corner is you're going to take a straight right out, and then you're going to just go to your left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the corner route, most simple route, if I do be honest. You do have to be careful when you're stepping, because you could easily hurt your ankle if you slip or trip or anything like that. So just do be careful of that. Abe, I don't know about you, but after this route, I'm ready to get outside and perform it.
Yep, same here.
Let's roll the footage.
So this route is called slant. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much go in the middle of the field. And
so you're going to take a little, you're just going to step out a little bit, and then you're going to take a nice round corner, like this, and you're going to keep on going. Now this is usually what wide receivers would do, not tight ends. I don't think tight ends would ever run it. Well, maybe tight ends would run slants too.
Mm-hmm.
And what else was I going to say? Again, you do have to be careful how you step, because you could easily slip up if you aren't having the correct footing on the field. I think we're ready to perform this play as well. So let's get on the field and see what can happen.
Let's go.
So we already have covered the corner route, but we need to cover the corner motion route. Now, Abe, explain to the audience what a motion means.
So the quarterback can move his leg to single player to move, not beyond the line of scrimmage, but behind it, so you can move.
That's the wrong.
That's the wrong one, but you can still move.
Yes, so you're allowed to move behind. So you have to step the right foot. So basically, let's just say if the player was yonder here, okay, and if the quarterback motions, that player would actually move over yonder. I think that's right. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So the quarterback would motion. You usually would step with which foot?
Any foot.
Yeah, any foot.
If it's on the left or
but
something.
Just try not to make it super clear. Or else the defense will keen in on you. And then the route, pretty simple again. You're going to just run right out. And you're just going to... Oh, wait. Yeah. You're just going to run like that.
You also can do the other earlier motion.
Yeah, you could even start over here.
On the other side, or
other side.
Or even you don't have to go all the way across.
Yeah, you can always just like go from anywhere at this point, and that's the great thing about motions, because like you don't actually like you could do it from one side or the other. And that's
quicker.
Yeah, more quicker. Obviously, you don't have to go. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way. You could legit like start here and then like go yonder, like almost half of the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of cool, although that's a little risky because you're going in between the defensive players as well. And you could easily see a pick from that. So, anything else we're missing? Because I don't think so.
No.
Let's roll that footage.
Drag is pretty much almost like a slant. However, you're more closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so you're not going as far. You are going about
less than 10 yards.
Yeah, so you're literally going like you're kind of like making a little curve. It's kind of hard to make a curve on Microsoft PowerPoint, to be honest. But this is basically what you're doing. Now, obviously, this route obviously has its downsides because you could easily get the ball batted down, but you're not completely right next to line of scrimmage. You're, I would say, about 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no more than.
And
slant, you could be.
I mean, obviously, slant, you're obviously going farther. The more you slant, the more away you're getting away from the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm. The drag is more closer
to the line. And that's a nice safety blanket just in case if something happens and defenses start huddling your quarterback too much or surrounding your quarterback too much, in my opinion. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get out there and record that footage.
Let's get it.
Alright, so the next play we're covering is the hitch. Now, the hitch, in my opinion, is one of the more simple routes. Basically, what you're doing is all you're doing is just going up, straight out. Right? Nothing fancy at all. And then you're just going to cut back and
look at your
quarterback. Now, obviously, this does have its risk because you're a sitting duck, and a cornerback could easily... cornerback, did I say that correctly? Cornerback. Yeah. Okay. Cornerback, they sound the same. But the cornerback, I should say.
The cornerback
could easily pick the ball off on you, but honestly, if your quarterback is very smart, you shouldn't have that problem. Let's get out there, shall we?
Mm-hmm. This is the 15-yard juke out cut.
Or cut out, but no, that doesn't work. So, what is this generally? So, you are going to go straight, alright? But the thing is, sometimes the defender, will cover you perfectly fine. And then, what do you do from here?
Go, pretty much out.
You're going to go out. And then you're going to... oops. Yeah, wrong line. You're just going to juke him out and then just keep going straight.
Mm-hmm. Down on the sidelines.
Yes, down on the sidelines. Or if you want to go like weirdness, you could always cut out and then just cut back in and then go that way.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. If you're on the sideline, that might not be as good to juke and go out towards the sideline because there's always a chance you could,
You need a little better footing if you go inside.
Mm-hmm. You don't want... You just want to at least juke, but don't give it away that you're going to juke. Because if you do, then the defender's going to be able to follow you perfectly. And if you perfectly time this, the defender could be out of your reach at that point. Let's get out there and get that play done with.
Yes.
Alright, so we are going to actually talk about the post corner. Now, we've already covered the corner, which means you are going to the right most of the time. But the post corner is the complete opposite. You're going to go straight out 15 or 10 or 15 yards. But you aren't going to your left, you are more going to your right. So this is basically the same thing, same idea.
Towards the corner, pretty much outside corner. So
yeah, outside corner.
Farthest corner in the end zone, you should be ahead.
Right. You can make this high or low or medium corner. And quite frankly, I think this is one of my favorite. You do want to be careful when you're stepping, like all routes, because you want to like not make it complete obvious what route you're running. Because sometimes, you could step and then you could just trip and then you have to switch plays right away. All further ado, I think we gotta show them what this play is all about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out there.
So the wheel route is pretty much for like two people. They're really just crossing across with each other. Just depends on where on the field it is.
Yeah, so basically I'll point this out. So basically this is a play that confuses defensive players because, defensive players, they got to keep track of, where is the receiver I'm supposed to be covering. But if you run the wheel route, it's going to kind of look like this, where two players are crossing paths at the same time. Such and such.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Am I missing anything? Just do be careful not to run into each other during this, because then you could really mess yourself up. Without further ado, I think we should get on the field and see what this is all about.
Yeah.
Might have an interesting surprise for you guys, but, no spoilers.
Yeah.
NFL games, and that is the Hail Mary. And Abe, it's pretty much
super simple.
Simple as
go downfield.
Ever. You just go downfield. Don't even bother stopping. Don't even bother doing anything about this. And quite frankly, we decided to save this to the best till last because it's always entertainment to watch.
Yep.
So, without further ado, for the last play, let's get onto the field and see what we can do.
Let's do this.
Thank you guys for watching tonight's premiere. As always, thank you, Abe, for coming on to the channel. And I know you are a little tired from running, but quite frankly, I think I've had a lot of fun and enjoyment of doing this. Now, we did this in place of, what did we do? Dominion?
Dominion.
Yeah, Dominion. We're not able to actually post those videos due to several incidents. So, yeah, we're going to do this video instead. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down in the description down below, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys later, alligators. Peace! I'm going to leave that in. That was too funny.